It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You look at this defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Elijah Moore, the intended receiver.
And it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Third down. Here's Huntley now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Jackson to return. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Let's go. Red, yellow. Edo blue. Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. And the Raiders have got him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
Here's third and 10.
Black Ultra. Quad Ray. Hut, hut.
Now Young. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away.
Here comes Rager.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Pat the street, Pat the street.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
You look at this Carolina defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Ready, break.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready, set.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Huntley to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And the tight end goes in motion left. In motion, the tight end.
Three. Go, Reed, go.
To throw, Huntley. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at the 41. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
97.
Young to throw it.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. Fight, white. Hut.
To throw, Young. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go now. Ultra. Set.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready?
And the Raiders first down.
18, Huntley. 18, ready?
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley.
Flushed out right.
Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd and 10, here's Huntley.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Elijah Moore.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
Blue check. Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Madden. Seal, black. Set, go.
Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
47 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Here's Huntley. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
There, 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
It's Young on 1st down. Shark's got it left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Young. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and 5.
Light blue. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle.
To the air once more, Young. Eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
22 middle. Set.
Gets it quickly out to Marshall. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, a 4th of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Muscles by at the 25.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, ready.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Huntley.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Timing is everything in a route like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready.
Following the interception, Young. That one complete. He finds Sharp. He's got room at the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
52.
They go play action. Young.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Young.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. And defensively, they were there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo from 3 yards out. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down throw from Huntley. That pass complete to Moore.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, Huntley.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Huntley to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Huntley looks to throw.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
To throw, Huntley.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. This is caught inside the 15. A great play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Now Young. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet. So wind up incomplete.
It's 4th down.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
The kick by Pinion is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Huntley off of play action. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now this throw caught left side. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their...
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Under pressure, they got him again. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They're going for it. Huntley.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Ready. Needle blue. Green jack. Set.
And Young's going to throw it here. taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 8.
On second down, Young. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now third down and very long.
Off the play fake, Young. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This second and 4. Here's Huntley. That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Here's Huntley.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Mustang 19!
Throwing on first and 10, Huntley.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Boyd from 21 yards away.
And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So two scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Set, ready. Black Ultra. Ready?
Young here to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, God,